far Twitch as a platform have moved to the right in what they apply terms of service to and what they choose not to apply terms of service to. I'll be very honest with you. Twitch knows Asmongold is botting. They will never do anything about it.
Hasan Piker is obsessed with Asmongold, and now he's trying to prove that he's a view-botter.
Funniest thing about me view-botting, right? This is the other thing too. I'll see if he is doing it today or not.
Doing it today.
So
doing it today, doing it any day.
Guys.
What is this?
What's this?
What is this show?
Hasan's slow as hell, bro. I swear Hasan's slow. Slow motion. Like words on you don't get it? And he kind of predicted exactly what you was going to say, too. That's kind of funny as hell.
Oh, no.
Wait, what is this show?
Oh, what's this? Oh, no.
Wait, I'm confused. What is he? Yeah, I get follower botted all the time. What?
He's also not accountable for doing this. Keep this in mind. He's not accountable for this. I'm not blaming Hasan on this, but the idea that you're going to go around and constantly delegitimize and accuse me of view-botting when your channel is getting follower botted. I don't know if your channel is getting view-botted or not. I have no idea. I would never accuse somebody of that. His channel doesn't look like it's being view-botted. But what I will say is that it's absolutely
it doesn't look like it's getting view-botted.
It is. It's undeniable.
Well, yours does.
This is happening.
Yeah. We fucking purge bots regularly. He knew I would come in. Whoa, follower botted.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, we'll look at this here in a minute. And so we got one more.
He does this every time.
Being follow botted.
He knows he's getting botted.
He is. He's being follow botted. This is undeniable.
Yes. I have a lot of fucking Nazi freaks that try to hate raid. That's why we have a slow stream and a follow restriction. We purge them every day.
Shit. So let me look at this here. So this is the to expose worm disinformation tracker.
How do you see the viewer versus chatter ratio that in the past used to show? Yeah, he has 7,000 subs with 61,000 people watching. I have 49,000 subs with 43,000 people watching. And you can always look at chatters as well. If you look at my current chatter count, and it shows it right here, there's 39,000 active chatters in my chat.
You notice how Asmon gave him like a lot of grace, I would say. He didn't blame him directly. Hasan just on the other side, you evil, it's your fault. All things in the world is the blame from you. Like, yeah, it's just pretty foul, but do you expect Hasan to act any differently than that? Do you expect him to show anyone who he deems as conservative any grace? You know, damn well Hasan ain't gonna do that. Not at all. But Asmon, on the other hand, someone with logic, you know, and who's not a nasty piece of crap, he's not gonna do what Hasan gonna do.
I have a lot of fucking Nazi freaks that try to hate raid. That's why we have a slow stream and a follow restriction. We purge them every day.
Shit. That sucks. I know other people that have to deal with that too. And I've seen it happen. And if he does have to deal with that, it's really annoying. Like we had to deal with it too. Like I remember Tavello made like a mod that was able, or like a script that was able to detect them. So, you know, maybe we can help him if he wants to like kind of get rid of the follower bots, because I know two different people that have had to deal with it. And so I know it's very annoying, especially because you're seeing it come up in your dashboard and all of that. Yeah, we did that. And it's very annoying to have to deal with that. The thing is that I don't want Hasan to stop streaming. I don't want him to stop making content. I think Hasan, again, it's his freedom of speech. And there are things that he says that I disagree with that I think are problematic. But for the most part, I mean, I think what he says is fine. I disagree with some of it, but ultimately that's I do. Well, I mean, it's also good content for me, right?
I don't know. I think that Hasan definitely goes beyond freedom of speech on a regular basis. I think he goes way beyond freedom of some damn speech. Hasan gets demonic when it comes to his quote unquote opinions, man. Like he just be going to the lowest of lows and saying the most foul. Demonic was probably the best way I could describe that. All offense to anyone who's a fan of. So I'm gonna say no offense. Nah, you sitting there listening to it. If you ain't sitting there laughing at him and you agreeing and you like, yeah, we should do that. You nasty. You're just as nasty as him. In fact, I'm gonna play the nasty song.
Yeah.
You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, you nasty. You nasty fam, yeah. You know your name.
I mean, again, Hasan, the thing is, what is this here? He's gotten 19 million views in the last 30 days. I think that there's a good chance that Hasan gets more views on my YouTube channel than he does on his own. He should be thanking me. Yeah, I mean, and 19K is pretty good. Yeah, show the shorts channel. Where is it again? Let me see if I can open it up again. And no, my channels do very, very well. And I think everybody all knows this, but I'll pull it up and just show you real quick. Social Blade. Okay, we'll just look at Asmongold shorts real quick. 214 million views. That's a lot. I feel like that's a lot in a month.
Moked him, destroyed him. Numbers is cooking his boots. He should be ashamed of himself, especially when he bases everything off of numbers. Hasan, that's what he does. I only want to talk to you if you're getting a certain amount of views. I only need to speak to you if you're doing it. It's like a whole bunch of just corniness, a whole lot of social climbing, and a whole lot of grifting. It's pretty nasty. And speaking of nasty, a lot of these Hamas protests where people are in support is getting pretty damn foul. And I've seen Asmongold speaking up on it.
This has been very odd for me to see because there's been a lot of people here that yesterday they were starting to all condemn Hamas. Isn't this always so weird when this happens? Because when you have all these people that are tweeting out the exact same thing, Hamas is a terrorist organization. We do not support terrorists, period. Hey, so marching through a predominantly Jewish neighborhood and leading with a chant saying we support Hamas is a disgusting and anti-Semitic thing to do. Pretty basic. And that's from AOC. Now, she was having a really, really bad time over this. So we're going to watch we're going to listen to it again. We support Hamas here. And then she did it for free. She's actually getting hate from everyone now. AOC, when it's time to defend Israel. Hey, so shut the fuck up. The lady who voted to send missiles to Israel in the middle of a genocide wants to lecture us on appropriate behavior. How does it feel to be an imperialist running dog? Oh my God. Where do these people come from? Hasan in shambles. He did tweet about this, to be fair. Yeah, as a lesser evil voter, I will once again repeat my harm reductionist credo. Hamas is 1,000 times better than a fascist settler colonial apartheid state. And the real harm happening here is that another illegal stolen land is taking place at another synagogue. I don't expect a U.S. politician to come out as pro-Hamas.
But it's clear that many people see the pro-Palestinian cause as at least discardable.
They're going to make a fuss about this rather than the Khanis flags waving Zionists or the illegal synagogue land sale. So I really can't express this enough. Supporting a terrorist organization is a losing cause. Even if you think they're right, even if you think, you know what, they have the right viewpoint on things, you don't want to go out and fucking say that. Radical leftists will never concede. I think that this is them getting backed into a corner. People like Mamdani, who refused to condemn Hamas or wouldn't talk about Hamas, all of these people thought that meant that he supported it. But the problem is that the public has become so radicalized that it's just, we got to treat you like every other politician now. The honeymoon is over. And so...
Jewish. You are Jewish.
Oh my God.
Yeah, Hasan's a nutcase. If it hasn't been clear already, hopefully now you know. I don't know how he could be so upset at them condemning this nasty group that's doing all these crazy things. He's upset. Kind of shows you what he wants to represent and what he wants to stand on, I guess. Or he's just such a grifter. He don't give a damn what this looks like, right? Him defending this group so hard. He don't even care at all as long as it aligns with his fake socialist ways, right? As long as he can appear with that image and make it seem as if he is what he says he is to his, I guess you could say, liberal or extreme left woke audience. Yeah, this dude's a loser, bro. This dude is a straight cornball. Like, I don't know why anyone takes him seriously unless you're probably delusional or crazy your damn self. Like, I wouldn't debate him. I don't care how much clout I could get. If Hasan challenged me to a debate, I would tell him probably I can't say that on YouTube. I got in trouble last time I said that. It seems like Sneeko is calling out Hasan too as well.
Find out about Nick Fuentes.
Shit, bro. How did I find out? I mean, I kind of knew about him because I used to watch Hasanabi back in the day.
Oh yeah, you went from Hasanabi to Myron, Nick, and Sneeko.
Yeah, I used to watch Hasanabi, and he would always bring him up and say he's a white supremacist and all this, and I'm like, let me see what this guy's about.
And then you ended up seeing, and you found out that was a lie.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn. So really, all of his attacks ended up putting you on to the truth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn.
But it's like they're kind of like I don't know. They kind of agree on a lot of stuff, but
Yes and no.
for some reason Hasan just hates him, bro.
Yeah, it's
And it keeps labeling him all the fucking bad labels and stuff.
right. He's because he talks about white supremacy and he thinks it's white supremacy. I think personally, like, we got to get Israel out of America. Like, that's the biggest issue.
I know Hasan is not going to like that. I know Hasan about to cry, son. Like, what? Oh, yeah, it's about to be a wrap. And it makes sense that one extreme audience member will go to a different extreme content creator. Yeah, that adds up perfectly. Nah, Hasan could, like, avoid all of that and maybe make sure that don't happen. Stop losing his damn mind. But apparently, he can't do that. In fact, now he's asking Destiny to help him rally against Asmongold. You can't be serious. This is crazy.
If I was in Destiny's shoes, first of all, I fucking never will be, okay? I would be losing my goddamn mind right now. Back in the day, during Peak Woke, when Destiny said, I don't give a the riots need to stop so bad. The riots need to stop. They're harming the Democratic Party's chances of winning the election. I don't give a if a white supremacist, like, runs the rioters over or whatever. Okay. He got unpartnered for it. That was like, that was the beginning of the downfall for him. He got fucking perma-banned, perma-fried. I mean, he did a lot of shit past that point. That obviously caused him to never get unbanned because he was so toxic and he was like constantly harassing people, which Asmongold does with a much larger audience, for the record. So this is advocacy for straightforward violence. Yeah, he said mow down dipshit protesters. That's what Destiny said. He's literally talking about, shooting protesters in the head, shooting people driving cars in the fucking head. His audience is consistently coming in and hate rating whoever is in his crosshairs. Luckily for all the much smaller content creators nowadays, I'm in the crosshairs all the time. So they just mostly come in here and yell at me. That's fine. I'll take it. I can tank it, right? I can tank the entirety of the conservative commentary sphere and maybe even the administration. I can tank Asmongold. It's not that big of a deal.
Hey, yo. That sounded so crazy, bro. Like, fam, you out of pocket. I could tank him. How? What? You know what? I never even asked that. Please don't tell me how. I don't want to hear it. I'm cool. Save that between you and Destiny. And it's sad when you begging somebody that you hate for help just to go against Asmongold. Like, dude, you gotta figure out something to do with your life. Like, I don't understand what this is, but it's very strange and it's weird.
The reality of the matter is, this kind of statement, if I were to say this about, Charlie Kirk in the aftermath of the Charlie Kirk shooting, if I just kept saying like people who want to defend Charlie Kirk also deserve the same fate, I would get banned for 30 days easy. Maybe for the rest of my life. Let's be real. I might get banned from life.
Nah, you not say you didn't just say that. You definitely didn't. You also said this.
Charlie Kirk's situation, he has played a formative role in his own demise by playing a part in a media landscape, in a media environment that normalizes his death and destruction.
Hasan lies like he breathes. This dude he lie like it's nothing to him. Nothing to wannabe boss. Just a pure clown, a fraud, just a nasty individual. There's probably more I can say, but once again, I ain't trying to get banned. Now they be reporting over here. Now Hasan begging for people that make videos on him to switch to his side and say that Twitch is on the right now and they conservative. That's insane.
Far, Twitch as a platform have moved to the right in what they apply terms of service to and what they choose not to apply terms of service to. I'll be very honest with you. Twitch knows Asmongold is botting. They will never do anything about it. Twitch knows Asmongold is consistently violating the terms of service. They will never do anything about it. Twitch knows Asmongold's audience is routinely harassing other content creators, much smaller content creators in general, maybe even like driving them off the platform. They will never do anything about it. And the reason why they will never do anything about it is because Twitch is fucking terrified that if one day Asmongold gets banned for any number of different terms of service violations, like inciting violence against cops, as he did last week when he perceived cops as protecting Somali civilians and business owners against like random harassers, or even in this circumstance when he's very clearly fomenting discontent and actively inciting violence. If he were to get banned, the entire right-wing movement would come down Twitch and would consistently scream about how woke Twitch is. And I'm afraid a lot of people who are in the margins, like a lot of the slop tubers, would probably not even see this glaringly obvious inconsistency, and they would probably lean into that as well.
Yeah, Hasan is crazy. Asking for Asmongold to be banned, damn near begging for it. I can't say that I'm surprised, though. That's kind of his normal. That's his MO. But damn, has it gotten that bad? Just because he don't want to debate you? Wow, dude. You sound like a straight punk right now. Like, yikes. But it's expected. Tell me what you think in the comments. Hit the hype button as well. And check out my other video that I just dropped.